So let's start the third module, and it will be about labor relations and payroll costs. So the objective of this module is to explain the main topics of labor law that will influence your business in Brazil. The CLT is the labor law in Brazil. So it's the main law that regulates the labor in Brazil. It warrants access to labor rights such as unemployment insurance, legal savings account, and retirement benefits. It also establishes the legal benefits that include, for instance, 30th salary, vacation of 30 days, transportation vouchers, maternity leave, advanced notice, and justified absences. The CLT established the conditions to be considered an employee. To be an individual, job is being done by this person. It involves payment, it's repeatable, constancy and habit, and subordination. If all these conditions apply, the person is considered an employee. It doesn't matter if you have any other kind of contract. If these conditions apply, the judge will always consider the person an employee. So this is why I wrote the real overlaps the formal. Judge will always consider an employee if these conditions apply, even if you have a different kind of contract. I'll talk about two basic information. First is the national minimum wage established in the country. In 2017, this value is 937 reais, which is around $284. And it's important to notice that it's only the nominal value. To calculate the full cost of an employee, you need to add some taxes, and I will explain which are those taxes in the following slides. Also, Brazil is known for having one of the largest differences between the lowest and the highest salaries inside one company. The top management salaries often can reach 50, 60, 70 times this minimum wage. The second basic information is about a regular journey. Regular journey is 44 hours a week, spread over 5 or 6 days. You can only hire different journey in special cases. Overtime hours is allowed, but limited to 10 hours a day, and there's also some limitation by month. The costs of overtime hours are minimum of 50% of regular hours. And there are many specific rules for overtime at night, on Saturdays, on Sundays, and so on. It's also important to mention that it's mandatory to allow from 1 hour to 2 hours for lunch. Different journeys only exist for specific professions.